Raquel ready to put Bayley away, and Dakota Kai
taking one for the team, but it wasn't enough. Raquel Gonzalez rampaging in that ring, one of the most dominant female NXT champs of all time, but you got to be a little quicker than that when Bayley's in town.
Yeah, Bayley wouldn't let him take advantage of the double team. Now, Damage Control trying to drag Rodriguez out of the ring.
Referee losing all control of this one.
And again, the numbers game catching up to Raquel. Maybe not. The powerhouse Raquel. Io Sky. Moonsault off the second rope, and the genius of the Sky taking everybody out.
Oh, no.
And the ballsy badass Shotzi now from the top rope. Bodies everywhere on Friday Night SmackDown.
Shotzi so gung-ho, putting her own body on the line.